Have you ever wondered how self-pleasure changes as we grow older? The reality is that masturbation takes on new meanings during our later years, offering comfort, connection, and even healing. But what happens when it shifts from a healthy habit to something more complex? In this video, we'll explore the raw truth about masturbation in old age, from its empowering benefits to the emotional challenges that many individuals face. Stick with us until the end, as we reveal how finding balance can deeply impact your physical and emotional well-being. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. I'd love to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the video, please comment 1 below. If it doesn't resonate, leave a 0. Your feedback is essential and helps me create videos that align with your interests. Now, let's dive into the often misunderstood and highly sensitive topic of pleasure in old age, as we break down the myths and uncover the raw reality of how this intimate practice shapes the lives of those who engage in it, both through its liberating joys and its more complicated emotional aspects. This discussion is designed to resonate with adults, particularly those navigating the profound journey of their later years. Masturbation is far more than just a physical act. It's a journey into one's deepest desires, a sanctuary of self-connection that soothes the mind, body, and soul, regardless of age. The ability to create physical pleasure while releasing pent-up emotional tension is an undeniable part of the human experience. As we age, however, this practice evolves, becoming more complex as the body transitions through hormonal shifts, changes in physical sensitivity, and evolving rhythms of desire. Yet, despite these natural transformations, pleasure doesn't fade. It simply becomes more nuanced, personal, and profound. For those in their golden years, masturbation offers a way to reconnect deeply with the aging body. With declining levels of testosterone and estrogen, sexual desire may not burn as intensely as before, but it still lingers, waiting to be explored in quieter, more meaningful ways. The act of self-pleasure becomes an empowering act of rediscovery, free from the pressures and expectations that often accompany intimacy in youth. It becomes a space to reconnect with one's needs and desires, affirming that pleasure is still a valid and life-affirming experience, no matter the age. The benefits, both physical and emotional, are profound. Medical research consistently shows that regular self-pleasure offers numerous positive effects, especially for older adults. Physically, it helps maintain blood flow to the genital area, ensuring vital tissues remain healthy and resistant to atrophy, a common issue due to disuse. But perhaps more significantly, the emotional and psychological benefits are immeasurable. Masturbation releases endorphins, the powerful happiness hormones that help reduce stress, anxiety, and even depression, lifting the spirit in ways few other activities can. In old age, this practice serves as a reminder that we remain vibrant, capable of joy, and deserving of deep personal satisfaction. It's a way to honor the body's needs without shame, guilt, or societal judgment, embracing the idea that the journey of pleasure continues in different yet equally beautiful ways until the end of life. When older individuals engage in masturbation, they experience not just a fleeting moment of physical relief, but a deeper, lasting impact on their overall well-being, especially when it comes to improving sleep quality. In later stages of life, restful sleep becomes essential for maintaining both physical and mental health, and the relaxation that follows self-pleasure helps ease tension, promoting a more peaceful night's rest. Psychologically, masturbation plays a much larger role than one might imagine. It becomes a powerful tool for self-awareness and self-compassion, allowing older adults to reclaim a sense of agency over their bodies, which may have felt lost due to the effects of aging. In a world where getting older often brings feelings of vulnerability, loss of control, and disconnection from one's body, masturbation offers a way to regain that control. It's an opportunity to feel in tune with oneself and experience the body as a source of comfort rather than disappointment. This renewed connection reinforces self-esteem, helping individuals cultivate a more positive, accepting view of their aging bodies, which can be incredibly empowering. However, as with any pleasurable activity, there's a line that, if crossed, can turn this intimate practice from beneficial to potentially harmful. When masturbation becomes excessive or compulsive, especially in older age, it can lead to physical and emotional consequences that shouldn't be ignored. Overstimulation of the genital nerves can heighten sensitivity, which may seem desirable at first but can eventually cause discomfort or a temporary reduction in sensation. This heightened sensitivity can create a frustrating cycle, where increasingly intense stimulation is needed to achieve the same level of pleasure. The result: a growing sense of dissatisfaction and even anxiety, as what was once a simple act of self-pleasure no longer provides the same fulfillment. Yet the most significant impact of excessive masturbation in old age is emotional, not physical. Many older adults turn to masturbation to escape feelings of loneliness, anxiety, or depression. As we age, social connections often weaken, family dynamics shift, and many are left facing the silence of life without the constant companionship of loved ones. In these moments, masturbation can offer a temporary escape, a way to push aside the ache of loneliness. But when it becomes the primary or sole source of comfort, it can deepen the emotional void, creating a cycle of dependence that further isolates the individual. This emotional isolation is especially dangerous for older adults, as it often goes unnoticed. The more someone retreats into the solitary world of self-stimulation, the more they may feel disconnected from others, the less likely a person is to seek out meaningful, fulfilling connections with others, the more they may retreat into self-imposed isolation. While masturbation in moderation can be a healthy part of sexual expression, when it becomes a substitute for human interaction and emotional fulfillment, it can leave an individual feeling more isolated than ever, trapped in a bubble of self-imposed loneliness. Ultimately, balance is key. Masturbation can be a deeply rewarding and healing practice in old age, offering physical relief, emotional connection, and empowerment. But when it crosses into excess, it can become a shadow of its true potential, leading to frustration, isolation, and emotional dependency. Finding that balance is a personal journey, one that requires honesty, self-awareness, and, most importantly, self-compassion. Some individuals may turn to self-stimulation as a substitute for companionship, affection, or emotional support, distancing themselves from the world around them. This reliance on masturbation can exacerbate emotional disconnection, leading to a profound sense of isolation. What do medical studies say about masturbation in old age? From a clinical perspective, masturbation itself is not inherently harmful. In fact, when practiced in moderation, it offers numerous health benefits. However, as with any behavior, excessive masturbation can have unintended side effects that impact both the body and mind. Many studies have highlighted the potential consequences of compulsive masturbation in older adults, especially when it becomes the primary form of emotional or sexual release. Physically, overuse of self-stimulation can result in fatigue, not just on a sexual level but also affecting overall energy levels, leading to mental and physical exhaustion. This fatigue can make it more difficult to maintain the motivation and energy required for essential daily activities. As we know, maintaining an active lifestyle through physical exercise is crucial for older individuals. It promotes mobility, strengthens muscles, and supports cardiovascular health. However, excessive masturbation can drain the enthusiasm needed for physical exercise, leading to a more sedentary lifestyle, which poses additional health risks such as an increased chance of heart disease, muscle loss, and decreased flexibility. If you're still watching this video and find these insights helpful, please comment one below to let me know you're still with me. Beyond the physical effects, another key aspect to consider is how excessive self-stimulation can impact interpersonal relationships in later life. Many older adults live alone and may turn to masturbation to fulfill their sexual needs. However, those in relationships may face different challenges. In long-term partnerships, frequent or compulsive masturbation can gradually replace shared intimacy, creating emotional and physical distance between partners. This shift can result in a relationship that feels disconnected, where one or both partners feel neglected or unsatisfied, both emotionally and physically. For those in this situation, finding a balance is essential. It's important that masturbation complements, rather than replaces, intimacy with a partner. This balance can help prevent masturbation from becoming a barrier to the loving, intimate connection that strengthens relationships. On an emotional and psychological level, excessive masturbation can also bring about negative feelings, particularly for those raised in environments where sexuality was considered taboo, shameful, or something to be hidden. Many older adults carry these deeply ingrained beliefs, which can create an internal struggle when engaging in self-stimulation. For these individuals, the pleasure of masturbation may be followed by feelings of guilt, shame, or remorse. This conflict between the desire for pleasure and the belief that such acts are morally wrong can place a heavy burden on their self-esteem. The ongoing internal conflict between the desire for pleasure and the self-judgment that often follows can take a significant toll on mental well-being. This cycle of pleasure followed by guilt can deepen feelings of loneliness and isolation, creating a mental burden that exacerbates anxiety, depression, and diminished self-worth. These emotions are not uncommon, especially for those raised in more conservative or repressive environments. Addressing these feelings head-on and working towards self-acceptance can be incredibly liberating. In conclusion, while masturbation in old age is not harmful when practiced in moderation and offers numerous physical and emotional benefits, it's crucial to remain mindful of the potential risks of over-reliance on self-stimulation. Finding a healthy balance, particularly for those in relationships, is essential to ensuring that masturbation remains a positive aspect of one's sexual and emotional well-being, rather than a source of disconnection or shame. As we age, self-awareness and self-compassion become even more important in maintaining a fulfilling and balanced life. It's vital to recognize that sexuality, even in later life, remains a natural, beautiful, and deeply positive aspect of human existence. It should never be weighed down by unnecessary guilt or shame. The ability to connect with one's body through sexual pleasure, even in old age, is not only normal but also a valuable form of self-expression and emotional release. However, when masturbation turns into an emotional escape, replacing meaningful human contact, it may signal a deeper issue that requires attention. In such circumstances, it's important to seek alternative forms of emotional support, whether through therapy, counseling, or reconnecting with loved ones. These forms of connection can offer much-needed emotional nourishment beyond the fleeting satisfaction of self-stimulation. A common concern many have is whether there are any long-term physical risks associated with masturbation in old age. It's important to dispel the persistent myths that have caused unnecessary anxiety for so many. Contrary to outdated beliefs, there is no credible medical evidence to suggest that masturbation causes permanent damage to sexual organs or accelerates the aging process. Studies have consistently shown no link between masturbation and serious conditions like prostate cancer or sexual dysfunctions, such as erectile difficulties or impotence. These falsehoods only heighten unnecessary fear, especially in older adults who may already feel vulnerable about their changing bodies. That said, moderation remains key to enjoying the full benefits of masturbation without experiencing unwanted side effects. While there are no permanent health risks, excessive masturbation can still lead to physical exhaustion over time. The frequent release of energy, when not balanced with adequate rest and nourishment, can leave individuals feeling mentally and physically depleted. Another potential outcome of overindulgence is a long-term decrease in libido. The very act meant to fulfill sexual desire, when done compulsively, can diminish one's drive, leading to dissatisfaction and frustration. When practiced mindfully and in moderation, masturbation in old age offers a wealth of physical and emotional benefits. Physically, it promotes healthy blood circulation and preserves genital tissue elasticity, which helps maintain sexual function. It can also serve as an important tool for emotional relief, particularly in moments of stress, anxiety, or loneliness. For many, it offers a space to reconnect with their own body, reaffirming their sense of self-worth and vitality. However, as with all things, balance is essential. If masturbation starts to take up too much time or becomes a crutch that overshadows other important areas of life, it's time to reflect on what might be driving this compulsion. Is it loneliness, anxiety, or a lack of emotional connection? Whatever the underlying cause, it's crucial to address these issues head-on. Seeking healthier ways to meet emotional and physical needs, whether through hobbies, social interactions, or physical activities like yoga or walking, can help restore a more balanced approach to pleasure and well-being. In summary, while masturbation is a normal and beneficial practice in old age, it's important to approach it with an awareness of its limits. When practiced in moderation, It can offer immense physical and emotional fulfillment, promoting both mental clarity and sexual health. However, it's crucial to recognize when it becomes a substitute for more meaningful human connections or when it negatively impacts other areas of life. By maintaining a mindful balance, older adults can enjoy the benefits of self-pleasure without losing sight of the emotional and social connections that enrich life. Thank you for joining us in this meaningful discussion about self-pleasure in old age. What have you learned so far? We'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned today that you plan to put into practice? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content like this. Your support helps us continue bringing these important conversations to light.